Hi there, I'm Amanda, and today I'm going to show you my absolute favorite exercise for getting deep into the belly, into your transverse abdominis muscle. So this is a great exercise to use as a warm-up for your Pilates routine if you're an intermediate or even an advanced student. And if you're a beginning student, then it's a great one just to work on daily so that you can start to isolate through those deep belly muscles, figure out how to hold the body, and how to work just from those muscles. In fact, when my students come in and they're starting Pilates with me, this is something I give them for homework, and I request that they do it every day, at least for maybe 3 to 6 weeks, and we kind of progress through the different levels, and I'll show you the different variations of it. So in traditional physical therapy, this series of exercises is sometimes referred to as dead bug. However, in physical therapy, it's often done with a flat back, with the low back smashed into the mat. And we're going to perform this in a neutral spine. Unless you have pain in your neutral spine or you're unable to get into your neutral position, then you'll go ahead and do it in a flat back temporarily until you're able to comfortably, pain-free get into that neutral position. Okay, let's begin. So this is called Pistons. We're going to start lying down, so with your hands behind your thighs to support you, relax the shoulders, hollow out through the belly. You're going to tuck the chin slightly, and you're just going to begin to roll down bone by bone. This is just to come down safely through the spine. Once you're there, you're going to settle in and get comfortable. I'm going to scoot a little bit just to make sure you can see me. Okay, so my feet are about hip distance apart. I'm in my neutral here. If you can see, I have kind of a loose shirt on, but I've got space underneath my low back. I'm flat on top here. I'm going to draw the chin down and in towards the throat, gently towards the chest, so that the back of the neck elongates. So that's axial elongation. And then I'm going to let my fingertips slide down and away from me, so I lower the shoulders from the ears. So this is the position that we want to begin this exercise in. The movement is fairly simple. So Pistons Level One, with a tight belly, neutral pelvis, you're going to inhale and lift the right knee about 90 degrees. So if we go much further than that 90 degrees, your pelvis will rotate and you're going to flatten your back. And we want to keep the range where we can stay flat and stay in neutral. So it's going to be a small movement. You're going to exhale to set the foot back down gently on the ground. You'll inhale, repeat on the left side, and exhale to lower down. So this, for most people, is quite simple. Going back and forth, you inhale up, you exhale down, inhale up, and exhale down. Okay, so when we first start this exercise, what I generally see with people is a lot of pushing with the legs. So we're using these strong muscles from the legs, from the backside. Those are strong muscles. For most of us, unless you have some type of limitation, it's going to be easy to lift your leg that small range and set it back down. We don't want to work from the legs. We want to work from the stomach. We want you to feel the power from your powerhouse. We want that energy emanating from your core. So keeping that pelvis completely still, we're going to try this again. And if you need to, you can bring your hands on the top of the pelvis, on top of the bony part of each hip, so you can detect if there's any wobbling. There's no hula dancing allowed. You want to stay completely still. So you'll inhale the leg up with control. And as you exhale down, you're going to pretend like you're stepping your foot into somebody's hand or on top of eggshells, and you're going to keep it very gentle. So you're allowed to place the foot down. You don't have to keep it hovering in the air, but it's going to be very light pressure. And then as you inhale up that second side, you should feel a little more work happening now from the core instead of just pushing from the legs and the back. So as you continue through this, inhaling up and exhaling down, really concentrate. You're going to keep the pelvis steady like it's a heavy stone. And you're going to stay light underneath the feet. So if you're not feeling this in the stomach, then you need to slow it down, control it some more, and be really light and gentle underneath the feet. So we're going to try one more. Inhaling up and exhaling down. So even an advanced student, no matter how strong you get, if you perform this exercise properly with good technique and form, you should feel that belly. And this really is my favorite exercise to start to isolate through that. When you find that feeling, that's how I want every single Pilates exercise to feel for you. I want every exercise to start from that same place in the body. So this is a great way to get familiar with it. I like to have people start start with 10 repetitions a day, and that's counting back and forth. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can imagine it takes maybe 30 or 45 seconds to complete that. It's not a big time commitment. You just need to do it every day. Usually within 2 to 3 weeks, people are ready to move to the next level. They just really start to isolate it here and get very strong. So level 2, you inhale the right leg up just like you did, and then you're going to keep it there, and you're going to exhale the left leg up to match it without moving the pelvis, without flattening the back or popping the belly out. Then you're going to inhale that right foot back down, so the first side goes back down, and then the left. So we're going to stay leading on the right foot, and I would have somebody do 4 or 5 repetitions, but we'll do one more. So right foot lifts up, inhale, exhale, inhale to lower down, exhale. Then you want to start leading with the left leg. Sometimes we have one side of the belly stronger than the other, so we want to make sure we give equal attention leading with each foot. So same number of repetitions. So if you did 4 on the first side, you repeat with 4 on the second side. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Okay, so that's level 2 Pistons. So after you've worked with level 1 for a few weeks, or maybe if you're already very, very strong and feeling really confident with level 1, then try level 2. We're going to learn one more level. So level 3, we're going to bring both legs up together. So this takes a lot of strength, and we don't want to strain the back. So that low back is not allowed to arch further away. We don't want it flat. We don't want the bottom squeezing, the legs squeezing, the face and jaws clenching. We want the tummy working. So arms long by your sides. You're going to inhale both legs up together to kind of like a tabletop position. Again, you don't want to go past that 90 degree, and you're going to exhale to set them down. Inhaling up, so I can feel my tummy. Exhale down. Okay, that's really a good exercise. Again, you want to work up to maybe 8 to 10 repetitions. You can start to progress that level 3 by placing the feet out a little further away from your body. On the other end of that, if you try one of these and it's too hard, but you're feeling like level 2s are getting too easy, let the feet come in really close. So you can set the feet down lightly right next to your bottom, and to make it tougher, you can arc them out further away. But just be safe, keep good form, don't hurt yourself. Okay, so after you've mastered all 3 levels, you can still use these. Even if you're just a really advanced student and really strong and confident with them, you can use them as a warm-up. So perhaps you lay down and you begin with a few level 1s. And maybe you just do 4 or 6 of these total just to get centered. And then perhaps you come into a few of the level 2s, starting on each foot. Once you get real comfortable with these, you can progress this into a single breath. And then perhaps you move into a set of your level 3s. Okay, so that is a great warm-up before you would start a mat or equipment routine. A lot of times we begin our official warm-up with Pilates with the 100. A lot of you will be familiar with that if you do Pilates. So I like to use these leading up to your 100. It's a great way just to get centered and to get into that stomach and just to start to form that mind-body connection that you want to have while you're doing your Pilates routine. Just to really get inside your body, let your mind come in and focus on what you're doing, how you're feeling, so that you can get the most out of your workout and that you don't injure yourself, and so you can get centered physically, but also mentally and spiritually as well. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at amandascorner, CORENER, @charter.net. And for more exercise tips and information, you can visit my blog at Amanda's Corner, again, CORENER.com. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck with your Pistons. It's a great exercise, so try them out. Thanks. Bye-bye.